Women supporting women is oftentimes covert sabotage. Like women are incredibly competitive, perhaps even more than men, but they don't allow themselves to show it, so it all has to be under the table. I talked before about how there was that study where they found that female hairdressers will kind of like sabotage their client's haircut and tell them that they should get it really short if they think that their client is prettier than them. I think girls do this with relationship advice. They'll tell their friend, like, break up with that guy, you could do better, or like, no, you should explore, sleep around, you got all the time. Meanwhile, she's like 34 or whatever. Instagram photos where they post and it's unhealthy, and then everyone's like, perfect the way you are, don't change anything, love you so much. It's like, I don't know, it seems blatantly obvious there's a nefarious energy behind many of those comments, many of those suggestions. I'm not saying that there's never girls genuinely supporting other girls. It's just you can feel that there's something wrong with the energy. It doesn't feel real.
It seems obvious to us because we are men. Our strengths is logic. We are more logical than we are, reacting with our emotions. Women are not. They're more emotional when it comes to their responses, right? So to us it seems obvious. To us it seems very obvious. To them it is not obvious at all. And then also they do this a lot. This is why I say on social media, if you're a girl, why are you getting your advice from other girls on social media that are miserable or that's or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Even if you look at my videos, right? I have 3 YouTube accounts. My videos genuinely are to help men improve so they can have a better day in life, right? I talk about you need to get jacked, which when I would say any of these to women, they will agree with it. Oh yeah, you definitely gotta get jacked. You gotta get jacked. You have to improve your leadership skills, your communication skills. Become stoic, right? Become a stoic. So you're not all emotional all over the place. You need to work on your finances. When I say stuff like that, women agree with it so much. Oh yeah, a man, please. There's one girl commented, "Thank you so much. Men need to hear this because we need more masculine men, in this world." I think it was a handed compliment, but whatever. I didn't say anything, right? Cool. When these women give advice to other women, it's always the BS. You don't gotta change yourself for nobody. You don't gotta change yourself for nobody. You're good the way you are. If you don't want to do this and he don't like you, so what? You don't need to do this. You don't need to be feminine. You don't need to cook. Women come strong too. All the stuff that will leave women single. And me as a man, I'm giving advice that will have men in a relationship or with women who are submissive to him. If you get what I'm saying. So just the advice that they give is just to sabotage other women because they are competitive. That's why women sometimes they'll be 30 or 40 and they just want to see if they got it and they'll go outside and try to look real pretty, put the makeup on so they can have people look at them. They're really competitive and it's just so crazy seeing a study about women will say, "Oh, you should get your hair shorter because they feel like, oh, she looks better than me. Let me sabotage her." Or even a relationship advice. Girl, be single, girl. You're good. You got too much. Man, leave that man. It'll be a perfect man for her. And she would be like, yeah, yeah, we had our first argument today, but it been 8 months and it's the only time we argued. But it was about something. What's now? I was being a little stupid. I was being a little weird. I was like, it was my period, so I was in a mood. So I kind of snapped at him and he didn't even do anything wrong. And we had a little argument for a few minutes. It wasn't that crazy. The girl will be like, nah, it's not your fault. It's his fault. Leave him. He's no good. I knew he wasn't no guy. I knew he was. And then as a woman, you like, oh, because women are easily, not easily manipulated, but they're easily influenced, right? Okay, okay, okay. Cool. And then she acting weird to you now. You like, yo, what's going on? Then you end up breaking up because of another girl. You know what I'm saying? It's all, I've seen this so much where I'll be talking to a girl, right? I'll be talking to a girl and things will be going perfect, right? Things will be going good. And I would hear, she would tell me because oftentimes when I get in relationships with girls or when I get cool with girls, me and them get really cool to the point where we're like best friends, right? So she would tell me she show me the group chat, tell me what her friends is saying and all that stuff. So she was showing me messages between her friends and stuff like that. And she was just like, yeah, they want me to stop talking to you. They keep telling me stop talking, showing me the message. I said, why? They said she said because they think I look too handsome and I'm a player because of that. I said, well, do they have any evidence? She said, no. I said, do they know me at all? Like, do they know anything about me? She said, nah, I just showed them pictures of you. And they said, he a player. So every time we talk, they always say, did you leave that player yet? Yeah, he a player. You shouldn't be talking to him. I'm like, you don't think that they're trying to sabotage you? What do you think about me? Like, genuinely, what do you think about me? Do I give you any player vibes? Do I look at other girls? Do I hide my phone? Do I do like genuinely? I'm asking you. Do I do anything? Like, I'm just genuinely asking you, and use your brain, not their brain. Do I talk to other girls? No. When we chilling, is my phone ever on D&D? No. Do I ever get any calls? No. Do I ever get any messages? No. Have I done one little thing that even makes you suspicious about me? You with me 24/7. When I go to the gym, you're with me just sitting there watching me work out. So like actually I'm trying to like no, yeah. You don't give me anything. You're actually pretty nice. I thought you was gonna be like a player and then this, that, and the third before I met you. And okay. So why are you listening to your friends? Like, why? There is not obvious that they have malicious intent with the information that they're telling you. But to some people, it's just not obvious. I don't know. I guess because women are in that competitive mind state as well. So if their friends are telling them stuff, they're too busy, distracted by maybe. But it's just interesting that they will try to sabotage you because they don't want you to live a better life than them. Which I understand as a natural human instinct. You want people to do good, but you're not like, I need you to do better than me. I want you to do. I understand that, but I think the difference is when you're a man, I think the masculine essence is stoicism, like I always say. You're not too worried about other people's what other people got going on. You more focused on I gotta reach my goals, right? So if somebody else is doing better than you, when you master stoicism or even reach an advanced level in stoicism, you're not really thinking too much about that person. You're more focused tunnel vision on what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Even J. Cole said it. I was gonna be better than the one you got. I was gonna be some closer, fresher than the ones you rock. I was gonna be better out there on the tour, but you're never gonna be happy till you love yours. So I think men be more locked in. Masculine men be more locked in. So I think that's why. But it's just interesting, man. So if you're a girl watching this, man, do not listen to them. These girls, man, they have your worst interests at heart. That's why if you getting fat, they're gonna say no, no, girl, you perfect the way you are because they're like, okay, now I'm the most in shape in the friend group now. Now I'm the prettiest in the friend group now. Now I got the fattest butt in the friend group. That's what they gonna say. Men will be like, I ain't gonna lie, man, you gotta lock in. But that's just in our nature. We want to be protector, provider, stuff like that, leaders. But moral of the story, man, do not listen to these women. These women are bugging. I ain't gonna lie, they bugging. This whole thing, especially with social media rising, TikTok, all that. All they do is scroll on TikTok too. I met some girls. All they do is doom scroll for hours, bro. 8 hour, 12 hour, 14 hour screen time. That's if that's all they do, and all they are hearing from that is girl, you should do this. Girl, you shouldn't be with that man who do. Of course, that would be their reality. But nonetheless, if you want to build presence, respect, and an aesthetic physique, link is in the description, top pin comment. It is the only way out. This is how you will change your whole life. 90-day protocol, 90 days guaranteed. In 2026, you can change your whole life with just one click. It's only 2 slots available, by the way. So I see the real ones down there.